I'm just embarrassed. I just don't want to do what I'm doing anymore. I don't want to do it. I'm just tired of it. I'm literally working for a company that I worked for like well over a decade ago. I'm going backwards. And you know what? I'm going backwards just for a paycheck. It's nothing I want to do. It's nothing I want to do. I don't even know what I want to do now. I just don't know. I know I don't want to do this. I'm going backwards. I just want to be somewhere else. I want to do something else, and I don't want to do this. I don't like being talked at work. I don't like it. No, especially from people that I have a lot more knowledge. I've been doing what I do for years, and I don't want to do it anymore. Especially at a lower rate of pay and micromanaged and stuck at a desk. I just don't want to do it, no. And low wages. Fuck this.
On TikTok, she goes into Walmarts and she meets these older folks that are still working.
Yeah.
And he asked her, he said, "Why are you still working?" She's because I have to. So she does a GoFundMe. The one lady, she raised $100,000 for this woman, and now she's got another one going, and she just raised over $50,000 in 4 days for another 82-year-old.
Well, be damned.
Yeah. Now imagine that someone raised that kind of money for you.
Woo.
You on TikTok.
This 70-plus-year-old lady works 2 jobs just to make it in today's world. She works at a local grocery store and Dollar General. Let's give her the retirement she deserves. P.S. She is the sweetest.
I don't know if it's me or have y'all noticed a lot more senior citizens working regular jobs? And like, don't get me wrong, like I think that's dope. Like, you know, senior citizens can still work. They can probably want something to do. But I was in Target and there was 2 people that were like visibly over the age of like 65 working the register. One of them was like, you could tell he's kind of new. He was struggling with the computer and things like that. And that's fine. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with older people working, but I feel like they're working because they need the money. And it's leading me to think like, yo, I think the economy really bad. Because that's like a job for like a college student or like a young person in their 20s that don't got nothing to do during the daytime.
But you know, it's just, you know, I got much respect for you for being here at this age, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, Rockford, she's out. She got me the hot rod the other day.
So what do they got you doing now? Are you stocking or are you
Just zoning.
zoning? At 82 years old. Man.
Yep.
Well, I thank you for working here and giving it all, you know.
Oh, well. Gotta have something to do.
You're right. But I mean, people your age should be at home enjoying retirement, you know.
Yeah, I don't want to just sit around and do nothing either.
Fair enough.
Gotta stay busy.
All right, Mr. Bill, I'll see you around.
All right, thank you.
I want to share something with you guys that I'm a little embarrassed to share, but I think that's always my sign to share it with you, because if I have it, then I think maybe you have it too. I just read a statistic that 50% of you between the ages of 55 and 65 have this many dollars to retire. And I thought, oh shit, man. And that's me, you guys, but it also isn't. My husband works for the government. He just retired young, and he got a second job in order to create a second retirement. So I'm seeing the numbers very real. And I'm successful. I'm a commission salesperson, but I gotta be honest with you, poof, the time went, poof. And like, I haven't done any of that. So I wanted to share with you guys that I just opened a Vanguard account, which I'm drilling into my kids as well right now, that no one drilled into me. It's not too late, you guys. If you look on TikTok on these things, how to open a Vanguard account, how to start, how it compounds at just minimal amount of money every month, minimal or more, whatever you want to do. I have a payment going out twice a month that will compound. In my mid-50s, reasonably, for 20 years, how it's going to compound will blow you away. So I wanted to show you the soft underbelly of what I didn't do. You know, statistically, my husband, I should be a survivor of in time. But what if I go first? I've done nothing to protect everything that we've built, right? Nothing. So that's my honest truth. Start now. Don't not start because you're like, oh, it's too late. No, it's never too late, you guys. So, all right, good luck.
Wow. Can you imagine being 82 years old and still have to work? Oh my gosh. Wow, that's why when you're younger, I guess it's best to try to put money up. I mean, just save, and don't touch it. Just save, because you don't want to be elderly trying to be out here working to provide and pay for your bills, because Social Security check is just not enough these days. So let's continue.
Let me tell you how I messed up my retirement. Well, I retired. I didn't retire too early. I didn't retire too late. I retired on time. And then about 3 years later, I started doing inventory of all of our monies that we had. And guess what? It was starting to shrink. And so I did a little projection into the future. And in 5 to 7 years, my wife and I would be broke while we are retired. So that was awful. After looking forward to retirement for like 2 or 3 years before I retired, standing around in the office, bullshitting with people, drinking coffee. I'm going to retire. I'm going to retire. I'm going to retire. Ugh. So what did I do? After 2 or 3 years and things started shrinking, I went back and worked part-time like an idiot, because it didn't feel like retirement anymore. I was having a good time while it was shrinking. I knew the money was going out, but I thought, with the fluctuation in the market and things getting, more expensive, and I've seen the waves the last 40 years, so I thought, okay, it'll come back up. Our 401ks will pick back up. Our 401ks flattened from the time I retired. Flattened. They even went down. About 5, 6, 10% easily went down. But then they came back up to flatten. So those give you little hopes, and you go, oh, it can't be that bad. It can't be that bad. It's coming back. It's coming back. It didn't come back. I don't know what the hell happened the last 2 years. Groceries tripled or quadrupled. Cars went up 25%. Heating, electric. I mean, our gas for our furnace almost doubled. It was around $1 at one time about 5 years ago, and now it's like $2 something a gallon. That's for propane. Okay, so now I'm cutting more firewood, being as diligent as I can about that. But my hands are starting to cramp. I have this what you call trigger finger, and it's something with a tendon in there. And I'll tell you something, it hurts. And the operation is 3 years for I'm sorry. 3 months for recovery. I can't imagine not using my right hand for 3 months, but I think I'm going to have to go there and do that. Anyway, I worked part-time. I hated it. I had the same boss, and I hated him, and it wasn't good. I was getting sick again, driving into work. You know how you get that feeling? I got to go in there again. You get up, you get showered, you get in your car, you go. Oh my God. So it wasn't like being retired at all. Plus you don't get benefits. And then they wanted me to do as much work as I did before. And, everyone was surprised to see me back there after like 3.5 years. They're, oh, Ed, I thought you were retired. That even made it feel better, right? No, not. Okay, well, I've done some things in the past 2 years that is helping me out quite a bit. And I started a TikTok shop on another account, which I monetized, and that went pretty good. Okay. All right, well, I'll tell you more in a little bit. Bye for now.